Psalms 94 verse 19, it says, whenever my busy thoughts were out of control, the soothing comfort of your presence calmed me down and overwhelmed me with delight. What the scripture is simply showing me is, though we may enter into prayer, that doesn't mean that our thoughts are not still chaotic. Our thoughts may still be busy. All the busyness of life, all the busyness of all that's going on around us always seems to attack our mind when we go to be with the Lord in secret. This is because you probably have not taken the time during the day to still yourself enough for everything that comes against your mind of what you're thinking that needs to be done. You see, a lot of times we just do instead of actually thinking about things that need to be done. But when we get into this place of solitude with the Lord, these things come against us, and the busyness of life will hit us, because this is simply the one thing of which our eyes are upon. In this moment, we have taken the time to try and still our hearts before the Lord, but we cannot still them ourselves, but only lean into the one who will still them for us. Here in the Psalms, it says that whenever the busy thoughts within me are out of control, His presence is what calms me and overwhelms me with delight. So understand that me going into prayer with the Lord to adore Him and spend time with Him, if I do not allow Him to take every thought and every care and the busyness of my mind, I will just simply be going into prayer in a state of mind of only thinking of things that need to be done, of things that I need to accomplish, or of things that are of no use and of no matter. And really, none of these things are important when it comes to the person of Jesus and me adoring Him and spending time with Him. There is an importance of sealing our hearts and being still before the Lord and laying at His feet, that in this moment we give Him all of us, so we may enter into the blissful delight of His presence, of which all things cease to exist but Him. So when we go into prayer, let us not let busyness of our minds overwhelm us. Let us take those thoughts, give them to the Lord, and let His presence overwhelm us and remove all these things that easily entangle us and beset us and pull us from the gaze of the Lord during our day. This is why it is important, by the first thing I do in the morning, I give the Lord my first fruits by spending time with Him. If I don't start my day at His feet, I will live my life all day wandering around instead of seated at the feet of my King. If I start my day at His feet, I will end my day at His feet, because I've already set my day and the trajectory of my day in a place of adoration to Him and Him alone. Let us make Jesus our number one priority in all that we do, in all that we seek, from the first of the day till the end of the day. And as we do this, He will become the very source and strength on which we pull from. And then when we enter into His gates with thanksgiving, when we enter into His courts with gratitude and living in a constant state of worship to Him, these busyness of thoughts will slowly but surely begin to slip away and end a lot quicker than when we first began. Because when we come into this place now, we know we're coming for one thing and one thing alone. And no matter what's coming against me, I know I can touch Him. And I know when I touch Him with my adoration, with my love and my heart poured out for Him, that He will remove all care, all worry. He removes it all. And when I live at this constant place of being at His feet, there's nothing else that compares to it. And there's nothing else of which I will long to do or be a part of. God bless you guys, and I love you.
Sing, oh,